Hello, my name is Debbie Reynolds. They call me the Data Diva. Today, I want to talk about data privacy and the Marriott Starwood data breach. So, this particular saga having to do with Starwood and Marriott has been playing out since 2014, all the way up to 2020. So it started where Starwood was acquired by Marriott, and before Starwood was acquired, it had a data breaches happening that Marriott was not aware of at the time of the acquisition. But then there are some other things that had happened with this particular um, acquisition and sort of absorbing Starwood into Marriott, and then additional some other cybersecurity issues that had come up that created a situation where over 344 million customer records were considered breached. So this is a huge breach. Many states sued Marriott, and actually there was a settlement of $52 million that had come up as it relates to this. So, in addition to paying that fine to be able to settle the case of these cyber breaches that Marriott and Starwood had, also the company is required to put together a comprehensive cybersecurity program. They have to report back to the FTC in terms of their maturity on that. They have to make sure that they, for example, give people points back. Like if they were a part of a loyalty program and they may have lost points as a result of the data breach, they have to be able to give that information back. And so, this was a long and drawn out situation with Marriott and Starwood. Once Marriott had taken over this incident for Starwood, they had actually created some very good communication with the FTC around their status on this. And so they've been pretty transparent about what's been happening with this data breach in the media and with people. But I'm sure they're happy that this case got settled. But part of that is that they were able to be more cooperative or be cooperative with the FTC and be able to move forward in having a more robust cybersecurity program and making sure that they're managing customer expectations accordingly. This is just an example. I think hotels have tons of data about people, so it's not just your name, your email, or payment. A lot of times you're providing your passport information. These are all data types that are the cyber criminals love because they can do so much in terms of identity theft and other ways that they can use this data. So I think hotels, people in hospitality who are collecting people's personal information, especially if you're doing it on a loyalty program, those types of things create more complications as these companies, especially if you have a loyal member, you are trying to create a relationship, so you're storing data for longer periods of time based on the loyalty of that member. So that creates even another wrinkle in, especially in the privacy framework or the privacy stance of companies. So we tell companies not to retain data longer than they need it, but then you have individuals that are in loyalty programs where that personalization may be uh, have a privacy issue dealing with it, but it may be necessary to kind of maintain that relationship. So, hotels or people in hospitality, they sort of have to walk a fine line here between things like personalization, loyalty, and also trying to reduce the risk to individuals if their data is breached. I'm interested to see what Marriott does next with these programs, and I hope that they can publicize some of their wins here because I think it's been a very long and drawn out process as it has gone. This breach that they are talking about, or series of breaches, cover from 2014 to 2020. That's it. Thank you.